estaremos dando el recorrido con destino a la ciudad de Arequipa, con escalas de embarques en la ciudad de Ica y en la ciudad de Nazca.
It's about 4 in the afternoon and we're arriving at Nasca at about
10:30. This is my boarding pass. I like our little company. Palcazu, $60 each.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous in a good way because they're tiny. We've been in that one, but we're not going that one. We're going on that tiny thing. Yeah, so we're about to get into the smallest circle we've ever been.
Wow. It's like a car, isn't it?
I told you, there's a plastic bag in case you want to peer.
Uh-oh.
You look proper. Okay, you're in charge of our safety. The Nasca lines are one of the world's greatest archaeological mysteries. There are over 1,000 figures, including animals and plants. They were made between 500 BC and 500 AD, and the reason for their creation is unknown. I was so excited to see them for real, especially because I studied them at school in Peru. The larger drawings are over 300 meters long, and the straight lines go on for miles.
Y'all know what time is it? Speed kicks, we never been speed whacked. So leave your jacket off, kill the feedback, cause you played yourself. Get it? The league pass is mine, and I'm not eager to pass like Steve Nash is. Back once again, it's the immaculate. Since conception, you best believe that niggas been the best at expressing these raps. When I beat the track up like Ali Cassius. Play buffet, we got lean weed and hash. Drinking Amsterdam, it's serene, it's green pastures. Albums, making them fiend. Mr. Dalvin, flip back like King Bash, but bitch, watch your behavior. That backflip though.
We also saw the aqueducts of Calle, built by the Nazca people, and the Paradones, which are the ruins of an Inca administrative center.
This really cute place for lunch, just up the road from our hotel. And it seems quite traditional. They do like a meal for 8 soles, which is awesome. Yummy.
¿El refresco de qué sabor es? De cebada. De cebada.
What is it?
Wheat.
Wheat.
Refresco de wheat.
Qué rico, ¿no?
Just came back from our also flight in the Nasca lines, and now we are back in the hostel where we came last night. And the owners are lovely people. Juan, who is one of them, is going to take us on a tour in an hour or so to go and see some mummies.
Chauchilla Cemetery is a half-hour drive south of Nazca. Juan took us and showed us around the site. The cemetery was discovered in the 1920s and had not been used since the 9th century. Sadly, many of the tombs had been pilfered by grave robbers, and they left a lot of the human remains scattered across the desert, but now the site has been restored. The mummies are incredibly well preserved, and that's because of the desert's dry climate and the Nazca embalming techniques. It was crazy to see that some of the bodies still have hair and skin.
He uses this piece of llama bone as a tool. So my ancestors made 3 types of ceramic. Religious ceramic for the rituals, utilitarian ceramic for eating, and ornamental ceramic for decoration.
Es más ligero, más liviano que la porcelana china. No tiene peso.
Very fine.
Es por la técnica.
It's the cutest thing.
It's a little fishy. Yeah. Can you see it?
I can see it.
After the mummies, Juan took us to see the work of a local pottery artisan, and later we learned how traditional textiles and jewelry were made.
La parte más laboriosa es esta de acá, el incrustado.
Salud! Are you happy?
I am a happy person. So we end up buying a little ocarine.
Tell me about how we paid for it.
Basically, we came in the street with a budget, as per usual. We never have money. We only have like 10 soles spare, 20 tops, and obviously this thing is a little bit more expensive. He was selling at 35 soles really. You know, it was 40 initially, and he said, well, I can give you 35 and just take it. Everything, you guys, everything was amazing. And we decided, okay, let's just sacrifice the dinner and just buy it. And then he said, yeah, I accept anything. Yens, euros. And I'm like, well, if he accepts yens, he can definitely accept some British pounds. So we found this little tiny 10-pound note, like rubbed and folded in like 10 times. And he was like, what is that? I don't know that currency. And I was like, that's British pounds. And he said, libras esterlinas? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay.